Oh, good morning, World Wide Web of the internet. It is another glorious day on the boat. What are we going to do today? Yeah, what are we going to do today? Can we fix something? Alright, we're not sure how this is going to work because this will be a first for me. It is Friday, the races are on at York, so York is going to be busy tonight. So I've decided I might have a sail motor. I'm going to motor up there on the boat, moor up for a few hours and have a couple of drinks and a bit of food and then come back tonight, or I might stay the evening depending how I feel. But I've got to tie the boat off when I get to York with the ropes and stuff so I don't blow down the river. It's quite calm today. I have to throw somebody some ropes to tie me on. First time sailing and tying off by myself. May work, may not. I can always get back to Marina because I'm sort of reverse parking into a bay here, so it's easy enough to do this. But on a live river with it blowing me out and stuff and the current, who knows? Let's see. Big fan of safety in my role. I don't normally wear one of these on the boat because it's a little rivery thing, but as I'm jumping on and off it by myself, it might be pertinent to actually have a life jacket on, as long as I know how to put it on. Stand by. Alright, that's better. It was definitely wrong. Okay, that's the let's not do that. First things first is engine checks. We have done the oil, the fluids look good. I've even cleaned the engine bay today. I mean, it's still an old engine bay, but looks a lot better than it did. I'm going to leave the engine hatch open while we start it. We go. Batteries on 1, domestics on, right engine ignition on, left engine ignition on. And then this should do a self-test. The beep means it's good. And we'll do the other one. And we'll do the port engine first. Temperatures and pressures. So we've got some water pressure, which is the cooling system. Engine temperature is cold at the minute, obviously. Voltage, the ammeter is charging, and the trim tabs are in the down position. I don't think they work. We got idling. The engine has got 896 hours on it. The other one has got 930. So I'm always going to try and start this one first now to try and even those up. The other one at the minute is off. So let's start the starboard. And good water pressure, temperature's cold because it's meant to be. Volts, ammeter's charging, trim tab is down. Nav lights on. They're not flashing, that's just the screen there. Nav lights on a boat, people seem to only put them on at night, but for me, being a pilot, nav lights go on when the aircraft has got power to it. Because we've now got power to the boat, nav lights go on. Happy with the engine, put them to bed. And all is quiet now, you should be able to hear me properly. Let's go outside, untie some ropes and check some other bits and pieces. Somebody when I get to York, so they will sit like that. Okay, we are got one rope left on, a couple of fenders. I'm gonna have to pull the fenders up when I'm out of here because it's banging against the side and I want the gel coat to smash onto that. So we'll go back down, we'll unplug the shore power and then the final electric. And then we'll go sailing. Need to turn it off inside first. So let's go shore power off, AC converter off, refrigerator can go off, so all the 120 volts are off, 12 volts are on. And we don't need, we'll leave the lights on, it'll make a difference. The engines are running, so the alternators are charging it anyway, so that's all good. What have we got left? What have we got left? Other than to pour a drink, not important thing because I can't pour myself a drink while I'm sailing. Check the oil stuff again. Yeah, good water pressure, good voltage. Temperature's coming up on the engine now. Temperature on the engine now, they're looking about the same, which fills me with confidence. Fuel, half a tank of fuel, well, just under half a tank. Radio on the emergency channel. Water, accessory on. Is that this one? Done. Okay, enter. I agree. Okay, we are untied and drifting. That's the bow thruster. And I forgot to make a drink. Damn it. Right, let's go. Gears engaged. Forward motion. Dock leaving behind. Bye bye York. Or bye bye York Marina. And we are clear of the pontoon. Give it some rudder. Rudder. Idle the other engine so it turns quicker on the bow. And then bring the other engine back in to arrest it and wind off some rudder. I was a little bit late on the rudder there, but that's okay. I think what I need to do is pay attention to sailing and not YouTubing. Alright, so what we're going to do first, we've turned left on marina. We're going to go down past the marina first, just because it's 5:20. There's still people kicking around, and if something goes wrong with the boat immediately, there'll be people there I can shout to. Once I'm upriver, I'm kind of by myself, so we'll just go past the marina and flick it around and head to York. Alright, we've taken the front canopy off, a bit more light, a bit more natural air, a bit more fun. There is the restaurant. I forgot to pour a drink, but clutching away in the back here, in one of the cup holders, is a bottle of Malbec. So do I just drink this to make it easier? Or do I risk going downstairs very, very quickly and pouring a vodka orange? It's decisions. As they say, every day's a school day. I've just learned something about one of the instruments. I thought that was rudder control, left and right, but it turns out it's sync control. So a bit like on a multi-engine piston aircraft where you call sync the props so that you've got them even. I thought it was just the rudder moving left and right, port and starboard, but if I advance one engine more than the other, it goes out of sync, and that balances. So if you can see there, it says more starboard side. So if I advance it, you see the gauge flick over. That's as I advance this one. Interesting. I didn't realise that. I was playing around with the rudder thinking that the gauge was a bit crap. It's not, it's me that's a bit crap, which sounds about right. Gotta pause the music and tell you how cool this thing is here, if you can hear me. Ice cream man on the river. So, that is an ice cream man. And there is, there's a window. If you're on a boat, he serves you first because it's hard to moor up against the side there, which is quite cool. I've done it once. I rented a boat from York Marina with the kids one time and went up and we pulled alongside it and got 4.99s, and then as I sped off the other way, we turned around and went the other way. But harder on this boat by myself because I've got no access through there unless I take this window off in a minute and then trying to hold it on the throttles alongside it. I should have got an ice cream. I should have thought this through. I've not brought my wallet with me. I've only got Apple Pay. Which I just realised, but that would have been cool to get an ice cream in this by myself. Next task is going to be mooring up. I'm about 5-10 minutes from York, and I'm hoping there's someone to shout to throw a rope. We're going to do the back one first, which reminds me. Turn the bow thruster on so I can keep it straight on the bow, and then hopefully get the back tied off, and then I can flick the bow thruster to get the nose on, throw the front rope, hopefully someone will throw it back to me, same person, and then I'll be tied off. Wish me luck. You're right. Shoot the front one now. Sorry, make it shoot the front one as well. Well, that was surprisingly no effort at all. So just burning time now before I have some food. It's either going to be the roast pork sandwich shop, which is phenomenal, or a Five Guys. I really fancy a Five Guys burger, but you can get a Five Guys pretty much anywhere. We'll see. Can't come to York and not walk down the Shambles. Corley Street over that. And the Golden Fleece, which is there, is supposed to be the most haunted pub in England. Been in it, not seen a ghost yet, not saying they're not there. Okay, look at this, look at this. I pull back up to the river and this guy's there and he's cool self-built, whatever that is. Awesome.